Okay, audience feedback, here we go. Right. Uh, okay, initially in the first video, a lot of audience members were confused as to kind of the intention behind, the robbers. I mean, why they're killing each other over sweets. It was quite a conceptual film, and not many people understood that. So we changed the idea of what they stole from sweets to diamonds, and naturally, a lot of people found it easy to understand. The camera work and editing, it was consistent throughout both movies. I mean, there wasn't really many problems with it. Actually, there was. Initially, there was a couple. It was quite chaotic in the first one. In certain places, however, we patched that up and we assessed like weaknesses and differences. Kept all the strong shots and stuff that we thought worked really well, and put it into our second draft, relating to the violence. It wasn't really anything to get excited about. At the same time, it was kind of just right. It wasn't something that we overly thought we needed or didn't need. I mean, it was there. We researched it on the blog. We researched it and put it on the blog. I think it was just right in both movies. Maybe a little bit more so in the second one. The music, we changed that. That's a really noticeable change. We had copyright-free music in the original that we downloaded from Final Cut. It didn't work very well. It was out of touch with the film. There wasn't really any need for it to be there. It served as like a filler for the awkward silence that would have been there without it. We replaced that with Beethoven's Fifth in the second film, and it fit a lot better. It was contrapuntal. It was a sort of intertextual reference to Clockwork Orange, and mixed between high and low art, and it would fit a lot better, which is why we went for that. The narrative enigma in the location, we changed that, and it really worked well. Initially, we drove down the road to the location, and it didn't really work too much because it revealed too much about where the hideout was, and it wasn't really a trope that we saw in many films regarding the regarding the hideout. We kept it the same, but we didn't reveal sort of where it was, so we didn't show it intentionally from the outside, just so that the audience thinks it's in the same place that they're driving through the countryside to. Running to the products, I mean, initially some people did think it was a horror, which is sort of naturally what I thought would happen with the poster because of the sort of violent themes around it. Regarding the, how they work well together as texts, most people thought, the ancillaries and the film fit together perfectly. There wasn't really any kind of, the general consensus was that they worked well as a product, relating to the tension in the movies. And in the movies, what most people found it was when things started to go awry and the characters started to cross each other off, which is what we were kind of aiming for. That was basically most of what we took from our target audience. We felt we achieved a film, that was successful, more so the second time round.